When the Board of Trustees made the decision to change the name, it was absolutely felt critically important that people understand the context around that happening.
With the board's directive, we saw a wonderful opportunity. We could engage with students and faculty, staff, community members to really learn about the history of UNC-Chapel Hill.
We've been meeting at least once a week, often twice a week. The first goal for the task force was to address the story of Carolina Hall and to tell a full and complete, accurate story of Carolina Hall and the name change.
When you walk into Carolina Hall, if you come in the south entrance, you'll see a full wall exhibit. It will introduce you to the decision to rename Carolina Hall, and then will take you through in a series of panels the story of emancipation, of Reconstruction, the rise of the Klan, the effort to push back, and then we'll fast forward and look at the decision in 2015 to remove Saunders' name and to rename the building Carolina Hall.
It's been a tremendous amount of work for a number of people, from historians to project managers to designers, advisory groups. We've really taken a lot of effort to try to get this right.
Student groups and faculty and a lot of people came together to do this. That's important. To the university, I think it means a great deal. I think it's some acknowledgement of some ties in the past that are tough to stomach in many instances. We're here to educate people. All this information should be accessible. It should be really without opinion. The facts are the facts if you do your great research.
There has been a very long, extensive history of students voicing their thoughts and opinions about the Saunders Hall, Carolina Hall building name. It was very important to me to have a voice in this project.
One of my big hopes for this exhibit is that it will help us recover a sense of lost alternatives in our past. Significant numbers of North Carolinians wanted a more inclusive and equitable society even at the end of the 19th century. And ultimately they were defeated by the forces of white supremacy. But recovering that memory, I think, can be very powerful in the present.
This isn't the end. This is the beginning of our work to contextualize Carolina's history. A university must be an inclusive place. Telling a history of everyone at a university helps promote those conversations and that feeling that we are all part of this university.
I believe we're taking on something that other universities have not taken on. We're going beyond just a building. We're talking about the history of the entire campus. And so although we're starting with Carolina Hall, this is a much larger project to canvass and to curate the entire campus and to understand and embrace the entire history of the university.
As a country, we cannot truly progress if we cannot be willing to admit, understand, and move beyond our history.
I'm so proud of this exhibit. I think it meets our challenge to really begin to tell the true story of Carolina's history, because a broader, more inclusive telling of our history absolutely leads to a broader, more inclusive future.